Hey guys, and welcome to episode 10 of our modded 1.6.4 series. I'm Illusion.
And I'm Otag.
So if you watched last episode, we're basically just picking up exactly where we left off in episode 9. We're actually even filming the same day, about an hour later. So just tweaked a few things, moved the infernal furnace over. These are all still running well. I actually went ahead and made some. Is this finished? Actually, there we go. So I made some stainless steel and the furnace. And what we're going to work on today, we also moved some geothermal power down here because since we're getting ready to go into a power outage, we can use these geothermals kind of baby us by, but we still have a full NFE and full CSUs. So today is dedicated to power and increasing our power by getting this boiler up and going full steam.
Yeah.
So I did want to show you guys something real quick.
Just let me put this here. Much better. It
Oh,
was just a sound muffler.
show you something Hotag made the other day, and so we have our little animal farm, and about 30 minutes ago there was 350 entities. Now, and that gave me a frame rate of about 15. So he scaled it back a lot. So you remember when in the last episode we had the AE network when I asked him about 4,000 um, chicken eggs. Well, now you can see why. All right, so what I'm going to work on is I'm going to work on setting up the forestry machines and getting us to make some ethanol. Because eventually we're going to run that boiler off of ethanol. That's why we have that tree farm out there. And Hotag is going to continue to work on making fuel, Buildcraft fuel, as well. So we're just going to kind of work separately, but kind of still have the same goal. Good to go?
So, yep. Do you have the force wrench with you?
I do.
Can you borrow me for a second?
There you go. Force wrench
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you.
And I went ahead and installed this plate bender and automatic wire wheel because we needed them to make these machines. And this wire mill makes the heating coils for the blast furnace, so I needed that. And the plate bender, you can only use the plate bender only for Gregtech materials. So, like I promised last episode, there's our industrial grinder, and there's our stack of bauxite. So we will just let that work. In fact, I want to see the first one. Yay, titanium dust. That's what we need.
Finally!
Finally. So with this bauxite, we can also are we electrolyze it or centrifuge the bauxite?
I don't remember. I think it's centrifuge. Electrolytes, I mean.
Yeah, it's electrolyzer. So we're going to take 39 bauxite dust to get us in 1 titanium. But we could have just stuck this bauxite ore through a macerator. But the reason we waited is because we're going to pick up all these small piles of titanium. So if we process through, let's say, 90 pieces of 90 bauxite ore, that's an extra 10 ingots that we never saw. So that's what I was saying last episode. Kind of, we were at a stopping point and we had to get these machines up and going. So, all right, let me get to work and see what we can make.
By the way, did you make a industrial steam engine or not yet?
No, I had to cook some steel. We were low on steel. Okay, here's 16 and here's 13. So that should get you 2 engines. And I'll put it in the exact crafter for you.
Want me to make the 2 of them?
Yeah, go ahead and make 2.
Okay.
So that'll be 16 Minecraft joules, and that'll make that refinery cruise pretty quickly. All right, so let me go get what I'm going to work on. So I have a squeezer, fermenter, 3 stills, and a liquid translocator. And I finished making all the materials for a sawmill, and we will make that probably closer to the end of the episode. And I have 2 engines, ender tank with water, and some pipe. So let's get this set up. So this is just a kind of, this energy for this forestry is just kind of temporary till we can get a little bit more buildcraft power. We've been kind of concentrating on IC2 power, but we will be fixing that. Let me just tear up the floor a little bit. And let me grab these things. These things work great for tearing up dirt. Deforcements?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, I think I can make more engines, more 4 engines. I think.
It's 11 per. It's 11 steel per.
Yeah,
engine.
but it's steel ingots and steel plates, and we already got like tons of steel plates.
Okay. Well.
So I have 2 done. And
Whatever you think. So I'm just going to run some really basic pipes under here. And Hotag showed me something new just a few minutes ago. You can see that one kind of looks kind of different than that one. So I actually picked this up with a forest wrench, and Hotag assures me that there's going to be fuel and water in here. Let me put down my wooden pipe first. So they will face the right way. So I'll put one here, one there.
actually, the one that you put will not face the right way. Will be in the same position as you wrenched before. So
look at that, fuel and water. See, man, you learn something new every day.
yeah.
Okay, so I split them up like that. That way I can put the under tank of water between the two of them and output that. So only this one should need water. There we go. And then I have stone kinesis pipes. Come on, click. There we go. And then we're just going to run stone kinesis pipes up. Okay, so let's get out of here. So the first thing in this chain, we're going to make a squeezer. So we're going to squeeze apples. And I placed it wrong. I think I still got your gate. Yeah, I do. He made a cool gate. I'll show you here in a minute. Well, since I got 2 engines, it's only going to work on one. Okay, so fermenter. Alright, so fermenter, I'm going to put that there. Okay, the next thing is a oh man, sometimes my what I'm saying I'm doing doesn't match up what I'm actually doing. There we go, squeezer there, squeezing apples. That's going to liquid translocate over to the fermenter. Okay, so these can share the same spot, or same block I should say. So this is going to be our input. See the particle effects, and then we're going to have 3 of these, 1, 2, and a block. So if you've seen this setup before, which you may have, then awesome. Because I saw Direwolf do this and I was like, that's a dang good idea.
I don't know which direwolf made this contraption already.
Okay, so basically what this is going to do is going to take the biomass and then split it 3 ways between these stills. So I believe from the testing is you can run almost 4 stills with at max power with 1 fermenter. So basically we're just setting this up.
Well, just a second, because my cat is hungry.
Yep, I heard.
And it doesn't respect any recordings.
Alright, so let's get this finished wired up. So there. Okay, so that should be working well. Let me show you this gate while I'm down here. So this one has the fuel already in it, right? Not that. Correct. So I'm going to put this on here, and this is a new gate conditional. Power requested, redstone signal. So anytime these machines are requesting power, this will output a signal and turn this engine on. And when they don't need any more power, it'll cut itself off. So if you know Buildcraft, they have changed, the engines have changed. If they don't have anything to do and they just sit there and work, they blow up. So let's not do that. Okay, so we've got fertilizer in there. Let's go get some apples and start making some ethanol.
And I'm back.
Okay. So let's get a bunch of apples, not cobble. Let's do it this way. Alright, I think that is good. And you just left the game?
Yep, I just crashed.
Okay. So let this work. I need to get another lever to turn on that other engine, but do that in just a second. Let me test this, make sure this is working fine. Okay, so we can put one more stack of apples in there. Okay, so fruit juice is going in. Awesome. And we have some biomass in there. We have a little bit in there. Okay, so this system is up and working, and it's pretty compact. I love these particle effects. That's just really cool, I think. Okay, so I probably will make a hopper, or actually I'm going to run ME cable over here anyway, so I might work on that when I cut off the break. And then we got to find a way, and then we're going to have to output all these. Okay. Alright, so let me get a lever or some kind of something to turn on that other engine so we can run at full power. I probably need to bring some fuel over. So let's get a, see if any sticks are in here. Or in here. Yeah. Okay. And I'll bring some fuel over. Do we have any? You get that working already? I need some fuel. Do you have a Buildcraft? Do you have a Buildcraft tank on there? In your inventory? No, Mike. Can you can you put a Buildcraft tank on that pipe so I can get a couple buckets of fuel? Thank you. Oh, I thought you had it on your inventory. You need there you go. You got a lever? There we go. So I need some fuel for my engines. Okay, well let's just offload this and I'll come back in. Here's a bucket. Can you scoop me up some fuel when you get a second? And let me. Shouldn't have to worry about this too much because I don't have any fuel for this power. But I'll turn that on when we get some fuel. So cool, this is working. You just got liquid nitrogen? How'd you get that? From the tank? Wow. That's cool. What can you use it for? Well, oh, you can take nitrogen and put it together with some other things. Well, but you can make saltpeter dust out of it with some other materials. That's cool. Thank you. There we go. You got 2 buckets. Cool. Thank you. All right, so now we're running at max power for this. Which, you know, it's only, well, either 6, right? Yeah, it's only 12 Minecraft joules, but hey, you know what? This is going to work pretty good for right now. And then once we start running, so that all that side over there, like we said last episode, is going to be IC2 power, and we're going to have Buildcraft power on this side. So this is just kind of a temporary to kind of get us going. All right, so we are making biomass, and we are making some ethanol. Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, let me get a hopper and put some saplings on there, and then I will go set up this new machine. See if we got any steel plates in here. And not enough though. I have 21 in my inventory if you need more. Because like I was telling Hotag, this whole floor is going to be covered with ME cable. Because we're going to try to make this as clean as we can. Alright, so... And then chest I had. What am I missing? Okay, wrench. There we go. So I'll load this up with saplings. Come back and check on it in a few minutes. And this, I gotta make sure this is gonna work, because sided inventory. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the sided thing was worked, because the other server we had, we tried to do that and it didn't work right. Okay. The stills are getting power. Won't it shut itself off though? Won't it stop sending it if there's no inventory space to send it? Yeah, okay, so it should be fine like it is then, right? Yeah, it's a liquid one. It should, I think that, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so let me empty out my inventory of all this junk. And I'll put this back. We always use those. And sword, buckets, liquid, teleport pipe. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. Okay, let me go set this up. Actually, I finished making it. So, saw blades, pump, that. I believe that's all we need. This one here, empty? Yeah. So, we are going to make a Gregtech sawmill. And since we already since we already have the issues of where we have to use a saw to cut any of our sticks or logs down, this will actually not only give us 4 planks per log, I think it'll actually give us 6. So it's just a fun machine, not necessarily an absolutely crucial machine. It is just a touch expensive, but you know, we're having fun. So I got a dedicated CSU. Yeah, I think it does get 6. He looked it up. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I may have to get some more wire, which is not a big deal. So let me get some more rubber. And man, we have quickly depleted that rubber stock. 20. That should be okay for now. Okay, let's go set it up. It's basically, you want to put it in the corner? Yeah, let's put it in the corner. I'll put my force mitts up too. So basically it's just one block high, reinforced in the middle, and basics on the outside, or standards. It does need water though, I believe. So that there, and wait for it to update. There we go. So, yep, it does need water. So we do have a complete machine casing. So I will probably bring up power. I got a cool idea for this. I'm actually going to do a level emitter off of this. So it's going to keep, whatever amount of planks we set. If we set 500, then it's going to automatically keep 512 set in there off a level emitter. So let me, I don't know, let's bring up power on this side. Can you power on the water side? Yes. As it stands right now, I haven't changed anything, so you can power it off of any side. So what we'll do is, since I got ME cable here, I'll bring up power on the side and bring up the ME cable up the front. So let's work on that. And then also, like usual, I'm going to have it set for a dedicated CESU. So this is going to be our first. Now this floor is going to be a mess. I mean, that will be no lie. Oh, come on. Let's do it this way. There we go. So we have power outputting. So let's just do the whole. Just run around. This machine also does take 128. I think the only one of the multi-blocks that doesn't take 128 is the implosion compressor that takes 32. Okay, so now it does have its own power, and now it's ready to roll. So then I will bring up ME cable here, since we already have that hooked up. And then I will do, again, a liquid export, a precision export, and a basic import. So that's pretty much ready to go. So that's a cool machine. Keep our wood stocks, and I need to make some more buses for this thing. This thing is not automated yet. So cool. We got 2 episodes. We have 3 multi-blocks going. So this right now, with the multi-blocks, we are okay for a while. We don't really need anything until we start making iridium or tungsten steel or anything like that. So we're pretty good for now. There is another multi-block called a distillation tower from Gregtech. It does a little bit better than the Billcraft refinery as far as turning oil into fuel. Actually turns it into diesel. So, but it takes you only want, yeah. But it turns into diesel, but it takes advanced machine casings, which takes a bunch of chrome. So I went ahead and marked a spot out for it, but it'd be a little while before we make that. Okay, cool. Uh, maybe, probably not. Probably not. Probably is the better choice, especially if we're going to try to power our boilers off of ethanol. That's not really a crucial machine. So let me check on this. We just have just a little bit of ethanol coming out. That's okay. And let's check on this. Looks like this is running good. We're good on fruit juice. So this is kind of regulated itself to match up this. So I think our biggest issue right now is that these stills are not getting enough power. It actually says it's getting 0 power. I wonder why it says it's getting 0 power when there's clearly power coming through. Well, I got an idea. Testing in progress. So let's send all of our power to there, since we're kind of backed up on this. And these are all full of biomass. Yeah, probably so. You want to take one of these liquid teleport pipes, and then we'll just teleport some steam over. Okay, cool. But either way, we got that working. So let me show you HOTAG set up over here, and then we'll probably break the camera and see, not break it, but stop the camera and see where we're at, and see what kind of time we got left and see what we're going to make next. So he's got 2 steam engines coming off here, a redstone block to power them, oil coming in from our oil field. So that's getting 16 Minecraft joules, so that's pumping away pretty good. And right now it's just, we're actually losing heat, I think. So we'll have to fix this. Well, may have to tweak this up a little bit. Okay, guys, so be back in just a minute. Okay, guys, we are back. Still kind of tweaking on that a little bit, but the good news is, as you can see, we have ethanol coming out. So I will, between the next episodes, I will make some ME cable, run MEK over here, and actually start importing it into the network and getting some more ethanol made so we can actually work on our boiler. So just like I promised, I did grind down all that bauxite in there, and it is finished grinding. So let me show you something real quickly. So I actually made a, well, let me switch back. Sorry, I had to clear your recipe. So you see we got 64 small piles of titanium. So actually, earlier I said it was 9. Actually, it's 4. This one's actually 4, where some of the other ones are 9. So, hey, that sounds good to me. That's just more titanium that we have. So I actually got 16 titanium instead of about, I don't know, 5 or 6 or whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this titanium off. And since we have 2000 heat, and this requires, what do you require, like 16 or 17? 15. So we have plenty of heat to cook that. So let's go ahead and let that work. How long did it say it's going to take? Mm, 37 seconds per. Okay, so let's go work on some of the other pieces and parts to this, because hopefully you guys have figured out what we're making. If not, you will soon see. Okay, do you have an extra circuit? Just see what's in this chest. Don't tell him. I'm just going to take this circuit. And he gave me one too. Alright, so we'll use this one over here. We're going to make this drill. Actually, I need to make the battery first. So there's our plates and redstone we have, so I need a piece of tin wire. Which I thought I had one earlier. My special product is done in the exact crafter. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll make one battery. Okay, battery good. Okay, and these are in here as well. Okay, mining drill, circuit. Circuit. Alright, let's go up to a diamond drill now. Okay, click that in. So I get 3 diamonds and I need 2 titanium plates. Should not be a problem. There's 3 ready to go. You are still working good. So we'll just plate bend those up. Yay, our first titanium plates. Man, it's taken a few hours to get. And pull off some diamonds. At least our stack of diamonds have gone up. Alright, titanium, glass, and is that an advanced circuit? If I could spell. Let's see which one it is though. Yeah, it is one. Thank you. Now we have our diamond drill, so let's switch over here to this crafter. And quarry. There it is. Oh man, you made iron gears. We need steel gears. That's the old recipe. Yeah. Do we have steel? Oh, we had steel. Ugh. Oh, I thought you would check the recipe. Okay, quick. Okay, I got an idea. Well, you never know. So I have steel dust in here. I'm pretty sure this cooks pretty quickly. I know, so we'll just wait for that to finish. So count off, you're going to need 4, 8, 12. Yeah, but you gotta macerate it into steel dust, and then you still gotta put the steel dust back in a blast furnace. So it's not a good idea. Just stick some iron in the blast furnace, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We're just gonna stop because I don't want you to see. You don't have to see us cook steel. So we'll be back in just a second. So we just had a little crisis averted and got some steel gears. So there is our quarry. How cool. Finally. Oh, look how pretty it is. You never thought it was going to take so long for you to make a quarry, was it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, guys, so we're basically going to call that an episode. Thanks for joining us on episode 10. Got a lot done in these last 2 episodes, and the next couple episodes are going to continue to be the same thing, and we're going to continue to move pretty fast through the process, getting some of these machines. Now that we have a better way to automate our resources, we have some more of our mid-tier machines going, and we have them powered. So we're going to start moving along. I mean, don't think that we're going to spend all of our time in the factory, but we just want to get things a little bit better situated, especially now that we got a quarry going. We can kind of leave the factory behind and kind of go work on some other projects. Of course, we all have probably gonna have a bee episode coming up, and yeah, we got lots of ideas. So thanks for joining us, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch and Twitter, and let me get out the way because I hear a wand. What you got? You want to show off on the camera what you got? As long as it's not the 9 hells. No? Oh, good. Ah! All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.